Transferring from Cornell University, Matt Janes, an engineering student, thrived both with the books and the brawn. Called by some a gridiron psychotic, this 6'3", 215-pound linebacker excelled in the classroom and the football field, fearing neither man nor beast. He was drafted by the Calgary Stampeders in the 6th round of the 1983 CFL draft, even before he'd achieved his greatest exploits as a Mustang. In 1984, he was named an OUA All-Star for his punishing style on the field, and named team captain in 1985, where he helped lead the Mustangs to a Yates Cup championship, an Atlantic Bowl championship, and an appearance in the Vanier Cup game. The final regular season game of the '85 season saw one of the greatest defensive performances ever by a Mustang linebacker, when in a 32-20 win over the York Yeomen, Janes recorded a dozen tackles, a blocked kick, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. His final season in 1986, he was voted team captain again. Head coach Larry Haler called him the physical leader on the field and spiritual leader on and off the field, keeping the guys both loose and intense. A legendary performance was recorded by Janes in the 1986 playoffs against McMaster, a team Western had struggled with in the regular season because of their 6-foot 7-inch tight end Ralph Rosenkrantz, who'd caught 14 passes for 186 yards in the earlier games. Playing with a heavily bandaged hand, protecting tendons, which were being held together with pins, Janes was assigned the duty of covering Rosenkrantz in pass coverage. What occurred over the next 4 quarters is still talked about today. Some call it a masterful display of pass D, others called it a mugging. On one play, after receiving a pass interference call, Janes came back to the bench where Coach Haler inquired what he'd done to get the call. Legend has it Janes' response was, "I don't know. Punching, holding, biting, take your choice, Larry." In the end, Rosenkrantz was held without a catch, and Western had its victory on the way to another Yates Cup and Atlantic Bowl championship. That year, Janes was named an All-Canadian and was voted the 1986 OUA Defensive Player of the Year, nominated for the President's Trophy as the top defensive player in the country. Defensive coordinator Bob LaRose described his hard work as a real inspiration to all younger players. He makes believers out of everyone and proves that if you continue to work hard, it will pay off. Taking his master's degree in geotechnical engineering with him, Janes walked away from the football field at the end of the '86 season, never looking back. He's applied his degree to some of the most cutting-edge engineering going on in the world today. Matt Janes, a Mustang legend.